Oh, yeah?
That's right. Welcome. Welcome, one and all, to Thief Deadly Shadows. It's been a long time, man. People have been waiting for me to do this for a while, and I'll tell you, the only thing that's been holding me back is the fact that I don't actually know where all the loot is. I'm not an expert at this game. I played the first 2 dozens of times, but I've only played this through twice, maybe. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit more sporadic, the videos for this, because I have to research and practice the levels before I could do an all-loot run. Otherwise, it would just be fucking chaos. So, that being said, I do want to talk a little bit about this game, the mods I'm using. If you played this game before, you'll see already that the menu screen is different. So if you want to skip all that bullshit, you can be a loser and skip to this timestamp. Otherwise, hi, how's it going? So if you remember my talk on Thief 2, I think during the Masks episode, we had a little bit of story time with Looking Glass and the Thief series in general. So you'll know that after Thief 2 came out, Looking Glass folded. Eidos ended up buying all of their shit at auction, and so they became the owners of the Thief franchise. Now, smartly, they knew that having people who had worked on this game before would be the best route. So they actually contacted Warren Spector with Ion Storm, who made, of course, Deus Ex, and asked if he would be interested in doing it, and he said yes. Warren Spector did work a little bit on the first Thief. He does admit that his impact on that game was minimal at best, but he constructed a crew of people who'd worked on Thief 1 and 2, and also some new blood, so this did have a lot of the old crew on it. The problem starts when, Eidos was a bigger company, and likely because they wanted more copies sold, told them you need to make this game for console as well. That's where things start to go wrong. This game was launched on Xbox 360 as well as PC. But at the time, consoles were very different from PCs. There's little to no difference now, but back then, those generations, like the consoles had abysmal RAM compared to PCs, and they could not handle the vast expanse of maps that Thief 1 and 2 had. So imagine PC users when they play this game and they are shocked by how small these missions are, and even then, how the maps themselves are stitched together with loading screens every 5 fucking seconds. And, so this game was received pretty well on console. They called it Thief Deadly Shadows and not Thief 3, so as not to alienate them. But the PC market was not happy with this game, with all the changes that they made and favoring the console, and ultimately it kind of put the nail in the coffin. This game didn't sell to expectations and kind of put the Thief series to bed until 2014 with the reboot, but fuck that, we don't mention that game. So this is where it ends, and this is the black sheep of the family. Some people love this game, some people like it, which I'm in the camp of, and some people absolutely hate this game and refuse to talk about it as well. I like it. I think there's things that this game actually did better than Thief 1 and 2, and I think there's things that this game totally shit the bed with. And we'll talk about those as we go on. I should note that I am using a fairly heavily modded version of the game. Just like with 1 and 2, there's T-Fix and T2 Fix. This game came with Sneaky Upgrade, which is a mod that you can download, which I highly recommend. And it's a big umbrella mod with a whole bunch built into it, and you can activate the ones you want, which is really nice. I'm playing with all of them on, just because I want to see what they all do. But to give you a little bit of an insight, there's one that's just a high definition texture mod. Use that one. The one that's the godsend is the Thief 3 Gold, which modifies the tutorial level to make it feel like a real mission. And it also, I believe, stitches together all the little tiny maps into one big map again. So gone are all of the loading screens. That's the best thing you can get with this mod. It's incredible. I'm also running the Minimalist project, which attempts to try to make this game look and feel as much to Thief 1 and 2 as possible. It changes the menu screen to look like this, instead of having a picture of Garrett standing above the city. Various times you'll see the name Thief, the Minimalist Age up on the screen. That has nothing to do with the name of the game, it's just the name of the mod. It also changes, I believe, the user interface to look more like Thief 1 and 2, and things like that. There's also another mod I'm running that adds in the animated cutscenes between missions that didn't exist in this game, but you remember for Thief 1 and 2, like the hand-drawn cutscenes, and they were fucking awesome. Someone handcrafted those for this game. Without it, it was just Garrett reading over a wall of text. Those are really nice, and so I've added those in. But that is, I guess, the spiel about Thief 3. This game, in retrospect, a lot of people feel wasn't handled well. And it was, I believe, also the last thing that Ion Storm worked on before they closed their doors. So it was a rough time in the industry. And a rough time for Garrett, because not a whole lot of people bought this game. But let's go ahead and get started. And we'll talk about the things that I personally like and don't like as we move on.
I got a tip last night from my fence. Heartless Perry. A nobleman named Lord Julian had some sort of quarrel and showed up at a local inn well after nightfall and in a foul mood. He's carrying a velvet bag about the size of a man's fist, and it never leaves his sight. Sounds likely to be valuable, but I'll know for sure when I steal it from him. Perry sent over a floor plan of the place, the Blue Heron Inn. Finding his lordship won't be hard. His room number will be in the guest register, if I can get to the front desk to read it. The inn will have guards, but not as many as a private estate. That should make things easy, which is one of the reasons I'm willing to try it without knowing for sure what the take will be. Lord Julian is so protective of that bag. There's got to be something of value in it.
All right, here we go. First mission, checking in, cashing out. Our objectives are break into the inn, find out what room Lord Julian is staying in, steal Lord Julian's velvet bag from his room, and leave the inn once you have the velvet bag. Someone actually mentioned, I forget who it was, but the great thing about Looking Glass is they always would keep things connected. And in Thief 2, I believe, they said that there is a note that mentions Lord Julian. And it's really cool that it was just a throwaway name in Thief 2, but they actually brought it back for a mission just to keep things connected, which is super cool. So we have a few things we can look at here. We can look at the briefing. This is how the briefings originally appeared in the game. It was just Garrett reading these, but someone handcrafted the little cutscene, which is a lot nicer. But here it is, if you want to read it there. You also can choose your difficulty from this screen. We will be going expert like always, which requires us to steal at least 90% of the loot, find at least 3 special loot items, Don't kill don't kill anyone. And also, it changes their sensory cuteness to very high, combat ability very high, number of opponents high, and damage resistance very low. Who fucking cares? We're a Master Thief. It also shows you your gear. We have our dildo, our dagger, and our water arrow. We have loot screens that show what loot you're carrying. Items, which are basically quest items, and the map for the mission, the Blue Heron Inn. So we start here in the streets. We're going to work our way through the cellar delivery hatch, to the front desk, to the peony suite, Lancaster room, and then I'm guessing back into the streets here. So, yeah, it's not a large mission because reasons we talked about. Anyway, let's go ahead and get shit going, bruh. Bruh! Yes. Here we are. One thing I will say about the movement in this game
I should have told him, right?
is it can feel weird sometimes if you're playing. You can play this game in third person and first person. But if you're playing in first person, just know that it's not the way normal first person games are. I'm trying to find a way to explain it. So, when you play a first person game, you're playing a camera floating on the screen. In this game, they chose to have the camera inside Garrett's face. So you're not a floating camera, you're actually inside Garrett's face on his body, which you can actually see right here. So every time he turns or his face turns, the camera turns with it. So when you're sitting there crouched, the camera is actually jiggling back and forth because his body is. See? When you get up from a weird angle and turn, you'll see a shift in the camera because his body is. And as much as a lot of people hate it, there's no real easy way to fix it, I guess. I'm not a coder, but I've heard that there's no real easy way to fix it without a lot of work, so no one has gone to great lengths to do it. So it's just something you're going to have to get used to, is janky movement. You'll notice it primarily when you're trying to skirt by something and you find that his body doesn't want to move past the edge, even though on your camera it looks like you have the clearance, but you actually don't because of his fucking body. It's a little bit obnoxious, but you get used to it. Also on this tutorial mission, it would stop you constantly and give these little blue footprints and show you how you're supposed to do something and not allow you to get past until you did it. But the Thief 3 Gold mod disables that feature, so you can actually play this like a real mission, and it's quite nice. So with all that out of the way, let's get inside. Objective complete, motherfucker! We broke into the inn. This is going to be real quick. There's nothing hard or special about this. This is also a very, very dark game, and I'm struggling to figure out how the hell I'm going to make it watchable, but we'll figure that out when we get there. There is a piece of special loot up here. What I do like about this game is it gives you the amount, the percentage of loot on the mission, so you know when you're done. Which I think is cool. And let's keep going this way, and then we're introduced into lockpicking. I actually kind of like the lockpicking. Some people didn't like it, but turning it into essentially a minigame makes me get involved, and I like it. I've turned off the user interface through the sneaky upgrade tweaker that comes with the mod, because I don't think you need it. I think it's a little bit more immersive and interesting not to have the concentric circles over on the right telling you where the sweet spots are. You basically just move it around, move your mouse around, until you see the thing jiggle, and then click. And then keep doing it, click, until it opens. You don't need the interface. Turn that shit off. Oh, I'm a thief. I should close the door. I'm the sneakiest of the thieves. And as always, we'll be doing a no-kill. Thief doesn't kill. Or Garrett doesn't kill. So let's knock out this loser. Oh, no, not a dagger. What's going on? Why aren't you attacking? There we go. Uh-huh. Just know that the ragdoll physics in this game are absolute trash, and anytime you sneak up behind someone, they will bend over backwards like you just broke their fucking spine. It's pretty silly. This is actually one thing I love in this game. You can put out candles now. You couldn't do that in Thief 1 and 2. That's awesome. Let's read this. Guest list. Lord Julian is in the Peony Suite. The Earl of Warwick and Friends is in Cotillion Suite. Aloysius Griggs is in the Dun Room. Baronet Mowbray and Companion is in the Cabriolet Suite. Dame Jalla and Companion in the Crystal Suite. Hayforth MacDougall in the Bungalow Room. Master Vorrig and Apprentice in City View Room. And Lord Pocrates in the Wisteria Room.
Lord Julian. Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
The other thing that kind of sucks is this map. I'm not exactly sure where the hell these other rooms are, because all this room has is the Peony Suite and the Lancaster. There's literally no other rooms. I guess they must be behind these sealed doors here. But, yeah, see, sometimes you just get flashes of your weapon because... I hate it. I hate it. They did not do first person right in this game. Be careful of rats and cats. Walking into them will cause them to squeak, which actually can give your presence away, which I think is also cool. Special loot item there. I believe the special loot was added in the 3 gold mod, again, to flesh out this mission and make it feel less like a tutorial and more like a real mission. The stairs don't go anywhere. My big beef, though, with this game, the one thing that I hate the most, is it is sometimes incredibly difficult to tell what things are loot and what's not. Like, for example, this you can tell is loot because it glints. But when you're just fucking walking around a room and you don't catch that little glint, there's no way to tell. This looks like everything that's also not loot, except for the little tiny glint. And I really wish that in one of those mods, someone would have made something that fucking distinguishes. You know what I'm saying? Like in Thief and Thief 2, you knew what was loot. Expensive wine always looked gold. Coin stacks were always stealable. There was ways to tell what was loot and what was not, with very few exceptions. God damn it. See, I'm already angry now. Shit. This game also has wall hug, where you can stick yourself up against the wall. Where's fucking autosave, man? Oh, I don't fucking know it. It won't let me look at options. Well, time to press all the function keys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, it's 10. Wall hug actually allows you to get up against the wall. And, there we go. No, that's C. Do I have to be standing up? V, H, A, D. What the fuck is wall hug? Pissing me off! Was that it? Yes, apparently it's R. So this pushes you up against the wall and like holds your breath. So if you were in perfect pitch black darkness in Thief 2, guards could basically walk up and touch you and not see you. It was kind of fucking stupid, to be entirely honest. The stealth in that game could be broken. This game, it actually doesn't matter if you are in complete silence. If they get within a couple feet of you, they see you. The stealth in this game can be harder, but wall hugging pushes that a little bit further to where they can walk really close to you. It's a new mechanic that is very useful. Anyway, let's see if we can get past this guy. Come on, fucker. Bitch. You done got fucked up. That dildo went upside your head. Let's put him in here, even though there's no real reason to. Is this loot? Who knows? It looks like a candle. It looks like loot, but no, it's not. I think the only loot's in here. Oh, look, it's the same candlestick, but it has that glint. That's it. I'm just saying, if you're moving quickly through a room and you're just trying to get out of there, it's hard to see what's... There's so much loot I've missed just because I didn't catch the little stupid glint. Change the colors of things. What's loot in the room? Let's look around. Oh, the plate. See how stupid this is? Not those two candlesticks. It looks like the one in the back might be. Let's close the door. Any loot over here? The staring waiting game? No? Is this loot? That's loot. My friend and honored Lord Julian, I will meet you in the Lancaster room tonight. I trust you will be mindful of the risks involved and be generous. Morris the cook.
His lordship has gone for a walk. Can't have gone far.
Objective cancelled. Let's have a look. Find out what room Lord Julian is staying in. Steal Lord Julian's velvet bag from his room has been crossed out. Now it says find Lord Julian in the Lancaster room and steal his velvet bag from him. Okay. So things have changed. We have something we can lockpick here. Ah, what the hell was that? And there's the third piece of loot. Special loot. So that one's done. We've stolen 90% of the loot. But we still have some more to go. Because remember, this is an all-loot run. So let's keep going. Loot? No, apparently not. This cup is, though. 95%. I believe there's only one thing left. There's nothing on this balcony, so... Let's head down here. The subtitles also in this game were added with a mod. It didn't originally have subtitles. And the subtitles don't catch up with the characters talking as fast as they should, so that's a little bit of a letdown.
5 picked men. My lord. 5 picked men with me, and we cut our way through.
He's your cousin, my lord.
I won the bet. My shaft was closer by a thumb's width. The bloodline opal should rightfully be mine.
If I may, my lord,
Clear
I can
night.
help you. I know the castle.
Well, you're a cook. What could you know?
Every evening after sunset, the supply wagon comes through that gate and into the courtyard, and no one looks twice. Arrange for your men to be inside one evening.
And then we cut our way through. 5 good men against 20, and my accursed cousin.
My lord, listen. There is a passage leading into the castle from the courtyard. I can open it for you when you give me the signal. The torch in the Lion's Head sconce. You must put it out.
The Lion's Head torch. Yes. And when I reach the vault and hold the bloodline opal, I will take my place as head of the family. The Lady Elizabeth will be waiting. Even now she'll be flattering him, giving me time to return.
Only the medallion is the only key, my lord. You must keep hold of it.
You forget Lord Ember has another. I hear he guards it with his life.
My lord, I wish only for peace in the household.
The opal is mine. I won that bet, Morris. I won it.
So yeah. We're going to get involved. I hope you listen to that, because we're going to get involved in some family bullshit. Anyway, that's the last piece of loot. We're at 100%. We just need to steal his velvet bag and get out of here. But before I do that, to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to try to deal with this guy. Because he can make it a little bit hard. Can you, like, turn around? Fuck!
Been here 100 years.
I don't know about this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, he fucking saw me. It doesn't matter if their back is turned to you in this game. If they're in an alert status in any fucking way, they won't go down. Which takes a little bit getting used to. But
Must have been a mix-up in the uniforms.
okay, I'm gonna sneak around the pole here. And then don't turn around, you fucking bitch. Ah, there we go. I'm just gonna scooch you over here. And you can take a little nap right there. I don't have to pick this door, do I? I don't. Okay. I do have to pick that one, but we will take that out in a second. Now that I have my escape route planned, let's get the bag and get out. Fucking bitch-ass phone. Okay.
My pouch, it's gone. Stolen. Who dares? I will have your head for this. Guards, guards.
So now they're actually going to get up and
Close one.
start looking.
But I've still got the goods. The bag feels heavy. There's something metal inside.
So this one's a little tricky because it doesn't have the little thing that swings back and forth letting you know that you're succeeded. So I just click randomly. And the door opens. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard. So now we just need to sneak back out of here. We're done. First mission complete.
Oh, boy.
Oh, did someone see me? Did he see me? You know what? Yeah, we'll restart that. Even though I could just run to the exit. You know, just the headcanon. Garrett's not seen. That's right. That guy's lucky. No dildo for him today.
See?
You didn't see shit, dude.
What's all this?
Fuck you.
can see
Fuck
that.
you, bitch ass. Ah! Everything's fine. Just go. Oh, you're going this way. You know what? Fuck you. Maybe you are going to get the dildo. Because I'm sick of your shit. You know what? Just in case he turns around. Hide. Yeah, can you just, like, just move? I don't like their walk in this game. It almost seems like it's like a goose-stepping walk. Alright. I think I can just walk by this guy. I think he stands there pretty stationary. Oh, God. You fuck!
Saw that taffer.
Fucker! Ah. Let me guess. I'm back where I was before. Ah! You fucking cock! That's it. Dildo's coming out. The dildo is sick of your goddamn shit. Fucker. And then you too, asshole. Where are you? Where are you? Dildo's coming for you too. You have made me angry, and this is the only thing that fixes it. That's right. Peace out, losers. Actually, no. 1 second. Let me go ahead and hard save here. Because one thing that's a little bit frustrating is you just go right into the next mission when you save. So when I start recording next one, I can just edit out the beginning part. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter to you, but to me it does. Come on. There we go. End the mission.
Nothing like mixing in society, especially if it comes with good loot. The velvet bag turned out to hold a bronze medallion stamped with a griffin. Valuable enough, but more interesting was the conversation I overheard between Lord Julian and the cook. Especially the part about a huge opal and a conspiracy for stealing it. I'd hate to have anyone but me get a stone like that. But I need a better idea where to start looking. If I show the medallion to my fence, I'm sure he'll know more. Heartless Perry always does.
And there we go. Mission 1 done. Let's have a look at our stats. 14 minutes. We got 500 out of 500 loot. We got caught 0 times because we're legendary. Blackjacked 7 people. Wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I blackjacked the fucking innkeeper and then the guy outside the peony suite. It's fucking counting the people when I reloaded. Wow. That's a mistake. I mean, I don't really care about blackjacks, but that's wrong. It's fucking... it's counting my reload knockouts. That's fucking stupid. All right. Yeah. Well, anyway. Mission is complete. So thank you for joining me. I am excited about doing a new Thief game. And like I said, episodes might come out for it a little bit more infrequently just because I'm going to have to research and practice each level because I don't know this game that well. But yeah, so I'll see you on the next one. You stay safe out there. Have a good night.